Latest HTML interview questions and answers 2024. HTML is known as the most widely used language found on the web. It is widely used for developing new web pages. The HTML helps in developing more functions in the world of web development.
But before we start moving forward, make sure to subscribe channel and click on the bell icon. Sprintzeal provides training programs, certification programs on their websites. If you're interested in them, do check out the links in the description.
This helps in increasing your skills in the field of web development. So, when you are going to start your career in the field of HTML, it's very important that you must know some basic points and rules. When you sit for the exams, it completely depends on your knowledge that how much you can write and succeed. But, when you are going to attend interviews, you must prepare well for the basic HTML interview questions and answers. Let's get started with top interview questions and answers that will help you in clearing HTML interview questions. This is a list of the best interview questions and answers in HTML. So read it till the end to get a clear idea of patterns of HTML interview questions asked in interviews. What do you mean by HTML? HTML is known for hypertext markup language. This language is widely popular and known in the field of the World Wide Web. It is one of the standard text formatting language systems that is critically used for creating and displaying different pages on the web world. The work of HTML is to make the text look more interactive and dynamic. The HTML helps in turning the text into more image-based, making it in tabular format. It also helps in creating links. You can save the HTML page by adding HTML or HTML to the required web page. What are the differences between HTML elements and HTML tags? An HTML element is given to an individual component of HTML web pages. It can also be given to HTML documents. It helps in predicting the meaning or semantics. For example, you can give the title elements that can give you the title of the document. On the other hand, tags mean the root of HTML documents, which are widely used for specifying the HTML document. For example, you can use the head tags for all those head elements in the HTML file. What differences you can find between a block level element and inline elements? Coming to the differences you have to answer regarding the block level and inline elements. Block level elements are drawn for the block which is used to stretch and fulfill the width available. It means you will be stating the new line. The elements of the block level are at the top of the form. The inline elements are also drawn where they are defined and take only the absolutely needed space. The easiest way to know it is by text flows. Examples like strong, bottom of form. When do you use comments in HTML? For a better understanding of the HTML, you can use the code comments. These comments are neither used in the browser nor are they displayed in the browser. You can get help in noting yourself and other developers in the HTML section. What are the different tags used to display the data in the tabular form? This is a usually asked HTML interview questions. You can expect this question in your interview questions and answers segment. The answer must be proper and appropriate. How can you create a hyperlink in HTML? In HTML, you can provide the hyperlink. This hyperlink helps in linking one page to another. The HTML helps in providing anchor tags. These tags can be found in the following ways. They are like an unvisited link, which means it is displayed and underlined in blue. Next is the visited link, that is, it is displayed and underlined in purple color. The last one is the active link, that is displayed and underlined in red. What are the common lists while we go for designing a page? There are 3 lists that can be named for designing a page. They are ordered lists, which means the ordered list helps in displaying the elements in numeric formats. The unordered list comes with the displayed elements that are in bulleted format. The definition list helps in listing the display elements in the form of a dictionary. These types of HTML interview questions can be asked in the interview segments. You have to clearly know about the HTML segments. This will help you to excel in front of the interviewer. What do you mean by semantic HTML? The semantic HTML is known for the coding style. It is there for the use of HTML markup. It helps in reinforcing the semantics or the meaning of the comments given by the HTML. There are different tags that are used for giving the bold tags, italic tags, and many more. What do you mean by image map? The image mapping is done for linking various web pages by using only a single image. With the tag which is used for the image map, you also get the chance to change the shape of the image. You can include them as a part of image mapping also. Hyperlink, can we apply it to text? There are no hyperlinks that can be used in both texts and images. The tag of HTML anchor tag helps in linking from one page to another. In anchor tag, ref tag is considered to be the most important attribute in HTML. What do you mean by style sheet? In this HTML interview questions, you need to describe it completely. In style sheets, you get to build consistent and nearly transportable style templates. You also get the advantage of getting well-designed style templates. Here, Thesis style templates helps in adding style to the different web page. It helps in formatting and documenting the written markup language. Describe about the layout of HTML. The layout is something that helps in making the page look arranged. Every page has its specific layout. The specific layout helps in maintaining the display content in specific manner. Here we will give you some parts of a web page. What do you mean by a marquee? The marquee is used for scrolling the text. It is used for scrolling the text on the web page. It helps in scrolling the image or scrolling the text up, text down, or to the text left or right automatically. Whichever text you want to scroll down, you must tag for a better experience. What are the different tags that are used for separating the section of texts? There are 3 different tags that are used for separating the texts. Tag. This tag is usually used for separating the line. It helps in breaking the current lines and helps in conveying the next lines. The tags help in texting in a new paragraph. The tag helps in defining the large quoted section. Why do you use alternative texts in images? For defining the image, we mostly use alternative text. When you go for image mapping, there are most of the time when you get the confusion and have difficulty with the hotspots. You get confused about the links. In those cases, you can use the alternative text. Here this alternative comes into action. You can put the description of the links that will help in making it easy for the users to find and understand what actually the hotspots are and how it is linked. Do you consider the tag as HTML tags? No, in HTML we don't consider HTML tag. Why there are URLs encoded in the HTML? For sending an ACII, we always require the use of a URL. URL is used for converting the non-ACII characters into the readable format. This format helps in using it over the internet. Through URL we can send the ACII character to set only. The non-ACII characters get replaced with the % tags, which are followed by hexadecimal digits. What entities do you use for the HTML? The entities that are used in HTML are for the reserved character. You can easily replace the character which is not present on the keyboard. You can replace the character as it is quite reserved in the HTML language. How can you create multicolored text on web pages? We can definitely create multicolor text on the web pages. For creating the multicolor text, you can use the tag for coloring the texts. What is the benefit of using a span tag? Span tags are used for adding color to the text, adding colors to the background, adding text to the background, and highlighting any color for your texts. What kind of advantage do you find in collapsing white space? The white spaces are known for the blank space. These are the sequences for the blank space character. This is used as the single space character. You can find the browser is getting collapsed a number of times, from multiple spaces to single spaces. There you can draw the lines of text for the multiple spaces. This helps in organizing the HTML code for many such readable formats. How can you keep the list elements straight in the HTML file? You can use the indents for keeping the list of elements in a straight way. If you are indented to list further for the parent list, then you have to look for the various lists and elements that are all for the contains. When do you use the appropriate frame? By using frames, you can make the navigation look easier. If you are putting the main links in the sites in a particular frame, then you must find it easier to navigate. You can find the link at the top or along the edge of the browser. You can also find the remainder of the browser in the display board.
If you found this video informative and useful, we'll always bring new concepts explained for you, so stay tuned with Sprintzeal, and if you like the video, do share. If have any doubts or queries, do let us know in the comment section. Use the coupon code YouTube10 in our website to get 10% off on all our courses.